Hi dear Geminis, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video I'm going to talk about the transits for the month of March. This year in March we don't have a lot going on, but at the same time it's still going to be intense because of that lunar eclipse in Libra. So let's begin. On March 3rd we have the last quarter moon in Sagittarius. What does that mean? It means that March is going to have like a slow start, okay? Because last quarter moon is not a great time to start new things. It is advised to wait until the new moon to do that. And so use the first week of March to rest, to wrap things up that started with the previous new moon, or to get ready for the upcoming new moon. Like let's say you make an appointment, you fill out an application, you mail something so that it's delivered by the time of the new moon. And like if you apply for something, you can get the decision around the new moon. Yeah, and if you make an appointment, you can go to that appointment after the new moon. It's like it's the time for that, getting ready for the new moon. And so after that, on March 9th, we have Mercury, your ruling planet, enters Aries until May 15th. So that's an unusually long time for Mercury to spend in a sign. And that is because of the upcoming Mercury retrograde in Aries. But that's going to be in April, so I'm going to talk about that in April. But still, in March, Mercury is going to enter the shadow zone on March 18th. So if you need to buy electronics, if you need to sign a contract, if you need to make agreements and stuff, do so before March 18th. I would say like the first half of March, okay? Because electronics, if you buy electronics during Mercury retrograde or during the shadow zone, it's not gonna work as it's supposed to work. Like it might malfunction or not last as long as it's supposed to and stuff. So make sure you keep the receipt or have a warranty or insurance on that thing, because electronics, a lot of them, they're not cheap things and you don't want them to break down before they're supposed to, right? And so yeah, generally Mercury in Aries for you, dear Geminis, that is your friendship house. It's the house of social media. Social media, internet, networks, friendships. I mentioned hopes and dreams. But yeah, Mercury, the planet of communication, in the house of friendships. That means that you will be talking with friends a lot. I mean, you guys are a communicative sign, but still, around this time you might be extra communicative. I don't know, or you might be in high demand among your friends. Okay. Or you might be more like especially active on the internet. Yeah. So if you do create content on the internet, use this time, milk this energy to create content, because the ideas should come easily. The Mercury will help you to connect with groups, with the like-minded people. Next, on March 10th, we have a new moon in Pisces, on the 20th degree of Pisces. And this is your 10th house, dear Geminis. You can start expecting news, announcements, decisions starting from March 6th, because we tend to feel the effects of the new moon 4 days before. And the energy of the new moon is at its most peak, is at its peak 4 days around the new moon. Okay, 4 days before and 4 days after. But generally, the energy of the new moon lasts until the full moon. So but anyway, this new moon is going to be loosely sandwiched between Saturn and Neptune. Like Saturn is in the early degrees of Pisces, and Neptune is in the late degrees of Pisces, and the luminaries will be somewhere in between them. And the luminaries, the new moon, doesn't make a lot of aspects, and it makes only one aspect, and it's a good aspect. It's a sextile aspect to Taurus. So it's a aspect of opportunity and support, and because it's Uranus, it might be some unexpected support in a good way. Okay, let's say you needed something related to work and suddenly you get it. Yeah, in that way. And so this new moon, that means you're gonna have 4 planets in your 10th house around this new moon, and that's quite a lot. It's a stellium in your 10th house. So the focus is on your career, work, your social status, okay, your life purpose. So all of those themes will be very prominent for you in March. And also later, what is it? later, Venus is gonna enter Pisces. Just one day after this new moon, Venus is gonna enter Pisces until April 5th. So now you have Venus along with Saturn, Sun, and Neptune. Okay, and after that, on March 22nd, Mars is gonna join them. So you're gonna have 5 planets in your 10th house. So Geminis, I feel like you have a lot going on in your career. I mean, which is good. For some Geminis, this might be the time of achievement. Because, you know, 10th house is a house of achievement, and new moon is like news, announcements, decisions. So you might find out something work-related, news regarding work. Maybe you get a promotion. The reason why I'm saying this is because we have a solar eclipse in April, right? And this new moon, the Pisces new moon, is the last new moon before that solar eclipse. And sometimes the effects, the events associated with that solar eclipse play out a month ahead, so around this new moon. So, dear Geminis, for some of you, this might be a great time career-wise, okay? So if you're expecting some promotion and stuff, like, you have a good chance of getting that. And what else? On March 19th, the Sun enters Aries, spring equinox, okay? Yay, official spring. And this year, it's going to enter on March 19th. Normally, it enters around March 21st, but still, like, it depends on the year. But because this year we have, like, February 29th. I don't know, I can't remember what it's called. I'm recording this late at night. Anyway, and finally, at the end of March, on March 25th, we have a lunar eclipse in Libra, on the 5th degree of Libra. So, dear Geminis, for you, this is your 5th house. What does 5th house represent? 5th house is the house of children, creativity, leisure, hobbies, okay, artistic vision, artistic creations. So basically anything that we create, that we care about, that we're like, oh, like this is something that I created, okay? Like, because when you have a child, you adore your child because you created it, right? And sometimes, like, let's say as an artist, you create it and you care about the thing. Yeah, so it's the things we create and we care about, like, so that is the 5th house. And you have this lunar eclipse in there. So, and lunar eclipse is a full moon, right? So full moons are about clarity, illumination, achievement, culmination. So you can expect those things regarding the 5th house matters. So some sort of clarity, achievement in your children's life, maybe. Maybe some clarity, illumination, achievement regarding your artistic vision, okay? For some, it might be about romance. Because this is like a south node eclipse, it might be that that romance is gonna come to an end. Because, yeah, it's not a new moon solar eclipse, okay? New things start when we have like a new moon in the romance house, but this one is full moon lunar eclipse, so some romance will be eclipsed out of your life, okay? Yeah, so the sun will be shining in your 11th house of friendships, hopes, wishes, networks, internet, okay? And so yeah, this this is it, dear Libras. And no, not Libras, Geminis, I apologize. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe, okay? And remember, March is gonna be hectic despite it not having a lot of like things going on. So remember, this month is all about career for you, very career focused. And towards the end of month, the focus is gonna shift towards your romance, creativity, leisure, hobbies, children, okay? So yeah, I wish you guys a wonderful March. See you guys in April.